So pretty good start to the year here, guys. We got two back-to-back significantly accurate. So like I said, that Ace of Swords was that trade opportunity here at the high. It's like indicating it. Um, and then we had this drop. I think in the daily, somebody mentioned on yesterday's live that I had said we open higher, but if you were watching the live, I definitely corrected that and said no, we're opening to the downside. So that's that Ace of Discs move to key support. And the discs or earth element, I always mark off in as close to brown as possible. So that. And you could see how the science price level yesterday ended up being like the failed attempt here to break through the failed attempt to break through key resistance. It was the science price level, followed by a decline through key support, and we went lower. I think this was probably the move to the upside and then back down, indicated by the art card. Then we have this brief peak that's easily missed, right? Turns into a rally increasing with momentum. A breakout here around 12:50. We have 12 o'clock to 1 o'clock roughly breakout. There's a trade opportunity there. And then another decline into a low where we had a trade opportunity there, followed by another trade opportunity at the end of the day. Um, there's a high and a low correlator there. That's interesting. Well, I would say that we're near right here. We're near, like this is probably a worthy opportunity. Obviously, there was better ones, but as far as the low for the day, it's an opportunity to close shorts or open up longs. Hopefully, everybody closed their shorts here at the open, or maybe you waited a little, would have made even more money. But you would have made good money if you opened up a short like we suggested here at the very end of the day, and closed it at the open. That's like a 472.75 to 470. So like that's a nice chunk for just overnight swing trade. Hopefully I see some rule of karma come through for that one. And then I think at the end of the day it's tough because we've got like this high here. This is like 3 o'clock almost, right? A rally that ends with a fast sudden fire and then a breakdown through that diagonal, turning into volatility. I think we probably saw the high that this high correlator is talking about, unless before the end of the before the close we start seeing like sideways rotation, and then we might see a big move to the upside, ending the sideways rotation. And in that case, it would take place probably right at the close. But I think we'll probably have opportunity here to open up a long position. Hold on a sec. There's that Lust card again. You know what? I think there's probably a move to the upside here at towards the end of the day, and that's the opportunity because I think we're probably going to open lower again in the morning. Hmm. So we probably see the same low. I kind of get the feeling we see the same low here early in the morning that we see midday. Like we go to the upside mid morning session, then back into a low like midday, followed by a big move to the upside after some sideways rotation at the bottom of a decline that increased with momentum. There's this big move to the upside, and then probably a new high towards the end of the day. So you could open up a long position, like a partial long position at the in the midst of these lows that we're in right here. Wow, you know, we might actually the queen of swords with the high and a low correlation there is really tricky because the queen of swords is all about volatility. Being that it's the ace of swords theme, we could see it go all the way back to where it's like the highs where it started. I don't think that that's going to take place. I'm actually getting more of like a feeling that we might go lower here. But this could be a good place to open up partial long. And then if we go lower, I would add to that long. If we go higher into the close, I would open up a short again. And I think we probably open lower with the big move to the upside, back to the low that we opened up, and then a higher high here, and then an even higher high at the close. Yeah, and I think then on the 8th we probably go significantly higher. Remember, we're looking for like sideways rotation here. Right? We're looking for sideways rotation, this pattern here overall. But there's a pretty big drop before a pretty big move high, and then a pretty big drop before a pretty big move higher, and then a drop right at the very end. Oh, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong. So it's like a sideways with first a drop, then a move to the upside, then kind of sidewaysy with another drop, and then we go really to the upside, and that's what it's looking like. It's going to be a similar kind of pattern based on the Mercury retrograde strategy. Hey AV, hey, it was luck, Robert V. I would say open, like I said, open up a partial long there, AV. Appreciate it. It was luck. Disney's direction for tomorrow. So it's kind of like sideways rotation along support will rise and meet like the nearest like important resistance, and then fall back, and that's on like a 1 day chart, and then fall back down and continue rotating sideways. It's kind of like a sideways overall type of day with an important support highlighted. The support is more important than the resistance in case of the works card. Gush. Is that a crypto or a stock? Gush. RXD token. Oh wait, sorry. So it looks like it's only like this isn't one that you could cash in for actual currency. You have to first turn it into Tether. I don't know how I feel about those type of coins. It's like the same kind of theory as like if you're in sales, you want to have as few steps before the actual purchase. You know what I mean? And like here we are, like you can't even turn it into a currency without first turning it into another coin. I don't like that. That's not my favorite. But let's see what it's like after the 6th. Where's the price level in relation to today after the 6th of January? Oof, it looks like it's lower. Hold on a sec. No, it's not. It's not lower. Let me do that one more time. No, I don't know. It's kind of like a mix. I think we go higher, and then we probably decline from that point around the 6th. I think that's what's happening. So we probably rally into the 6th, and then there's a notable drop there. Did I put in the wrong thing? RDX? Okay. XDR. Sorry. Let's see. Maybe that's why I was getting unclear. Although this is very similar. Like it's... Yeah, so it'll be notably higher on the 6th, and there'll be an opportunity there to close a long or open up a short. Gush is a stock. Is it this one? Oh, that's not right. Oh, I guess it is. Gosh. Oh, you're talking about this right here. Okay, that makes sense. I'm like, what is he talking about? Uh, Trade guidance for next week. It'll be the completion of a rally. Usually when you see the completion card, it's like it indicates like first bullish energy and then bearish energy, and it's kind of like the top of something. Big move to the upside on Monday, and we established support at old resistance on Tuesday. Then there's a big move to the downside on Wednesday through multiple support levels. And somewhere between Wednesday and Thursday, there'll be like a bit of a rally, but it's halted on Thursday with a decline through key support on a multi-day scale. Decline continues even deeper on Friday. That's next week for Gush. Will coin 2 times or 3 times from here in 2024? that's not annoying. Where'd it go? Okay. Screen just decided to disappear. Oh, that's annoying. I don't know why it does that. It changed it all when I open up a new screen by double tapping. It always takes me to the old ticker, even if that window's no longer open, which is really annoying. Oh. Yeah, there's a new high there at like on a multi-year scale. Like it might be the same high. Like it might not be a newer high. Let's see. Does it 2 times or 3 times? It's definitely going that way. Hmm. Well, we have a lowest low thus far here at the end of January for coins, so be careful. And that's in the midst of erratic behavior back and forth through the same price level, in the midst of which we likely have a crest that we're revisiting. It looks like that took place already. Oh, hold on a sec. Well, we're kind of like in the midst of that erratic behavior. All right, so 2 times in 2024. I got a no for that. Interesting. And I mean, the 2024 card is theme card is pretty bearish, but it's overall it's pretty mixed. Like we're revisiting a support level multiple times, it looks like. Interesting. No Ace of Wands. Or Princess of Wands, for that matter. Oh no, there it is. It's right there. Okay, so that puts us on track. Yeah, it's pretty mixed. 2024 is pretty mixed. I wouldn't expect like a huge move in one direction. I'd expect like back and forth behavior for coin, like many of the others. Will PLS outperform SUI in 2024? Looks like they're going to be roughly the same in 2024. And it looks like it underperformed SUI in 2025. Hey, Hamzabutt. I'll come back to the soul question in just a minute. I got to get the guys with the stars next to their names as priority. Will Apple hit 182 this week? I think the Dominion card is, it's either a yes or a maybe, but let's double check. It is a yes, as I thought. One of those tricky cards because it's kind of like a back and forth behavior, but it's a yes. So Apple hits 182 this week, and then Hermes is doing great. He's taking a nap right there next to me. Will BLNK, is BLNK a good stock this year? Is it a good time to buy now? What's the overall trend direction of BLNK in 2024? It's pretty bullish. Like, I got the star card, so unexpected move to the upside at some point. Is it a good time to buy BLNK now? Art card, I believe, is a yes. I think that's a really opportune yes. Let me just double check. I like to make sure. Yeah, it's a yes. Yeah, and it's like, it'll be like a sudden move. Will SPY hit 475 tomorrow? Oh, I already have a window for that. Uh, 475. That's a good question. Let's see. I got a yes for that in some volatility. All right, so will Sol rally next week to 130? Come on, Solana, you don't have one either. Ugh. Tisk tisk. There you are. I knew you'd be there. All right. Oh, wait, that's not. Hold on a sec. Sol THB? What the heck? So annoying. $130 next week? That's a pretty big move, my friend. Are you... Oh... Hold on a sec. Let me back up. I was looking at the wrong chart. Yeah, that's a pretty big move, though. That's like... right here. Let's see. I got a yes for that. And it looks like it'll be a fast sudden move higher ending a decline that takes us there. Hey, Proof, will Blur perform well next week? Yes or no? Let's see. How about let's do this. What's the overall trend direction for Blur throughout the coming week, this next week? Volatility that ends to the upside. Ends with a fast sudden move higher. I'd look for a key resistance level on like a multi-day scale. Looking at your AMC predictions, we might have a short squeeze back to all-time highs. That will be super crazy. Yeah, that's what I was really surprised about with the AMC reading. Very, very surprised about that. But that's pretty much what I saw too. I remember that because it was so surprising. Will ALI crypto outperform SUI? Is there a time frame to that, it was luck? Like 2024? I gotta know. It doesn't. SUI's one of the ones that's like ultra bullish in 2024. And there's a 1 year coming out relatively soon. We just kind of got held up because there were so many extra readings to do at the end of the year that kind of got backed up on February. So now we just hired a editor, although they don't start until next Wednesday. So I'm still kind of in backed up mode. Should come out probably by next week at the latest. The paid version, Robert's going to come out sooner than that, FYI. Robert, what are you asking? You're welcome, it was luck. Appreciate it, Baby Yoda. Yeah, that's what I see for SUI. I'm going to do a 10-year on SUI pretty soon, too. Next time that period to do readings, I'm going to add that one in there. How's space looking this week? So it looks like it's to the downside. This right here, I think was a really important resistance. And it looks like the remainder of the week it's going to be going lower. Why is that red dash? All right, so just to recap, if you purchased a partial long, I might wait until tomorrow at the open to add to it. But like I said, we're probably going to go lower into the morning, and it might be that this drop takes place here. Actually, I was expecting like I said, that this could have been the high that this correlation was talking about, and it turns out that it was. That was at like almost 3 o'clock, just before 3 o'clock. And that's followed by lower lows, right? So we'll go into a lower price level tomorrow. Hopefully people open partial shorts, like I said, in case we go lower. But I would probably just wait, based on us breaking down here, I would probably just wait until tomorrow in the morning to add to that long position. If you miss that opportunity because there's a big move higher there in the morning, I would wait till midday. You might get another opportunity. But you're looking to close that long position at the end of the day there. Or you could risk it, actually. It looks like it's going to go significantly higher in the morning, overnight, and then in the morning on the 5th. So, it's always better to take your money out of the market and not leave it overnight. I mean, that's the statistics are kind of a joke if you ask me, though. Um, in any case, we go higher, but it's risky to hold it in. So you'll make a gain here at the end of the day. If you have a higher risk tolerance, then hold it overnight to there. I could be wrong. I could have been right up until here and then wrong tomorrow. Things happen like that. But I think probably I've been pretty on point as far as where it's opening and closing, um, which is really exciting me because that's been like the area that's really been confounding me throughout 2023, where most of my mistakes were made was in the opens, like where we would open in relation to the prior day's close. Didn't mean I was wrong every time, but majority of my mistakes were around that. So this new system that I've tried, it seems to be working out. I still would not rely on it yet because it's not fully tested. I'll let you guys know, but it looks like it's holding pretty solid. I'm excited about that. I would go with Riot out of those three, definitely. It was like out of SDIG, BTBT, and Riot. I would go with Riot definitely for 2024. That was very clear. Um, SPY looks like it's closing near January low, so open higher tomorrow. No, it's not going to open higher tomorrow. I think it's going to open lower, and then we have this big move to the upside. We'll come back. We'll probably come back to it could be this resistance right here, the science card. It might be. Let's see here. Right here would have been a good place to open the short, obviously. That was that high, that trade opportunity at a high correlation, but very difficult to determine until it happens if we're talking about a high or a low because they were kind of bunched on top of each other. And you can see why, very close to each other in the chart. So if you didn't open up a long yet, I would say it makes sense to open up a partial long here just in case we don't go lower, right? Because we're going to end up, it's pretty obvious we're going to end up higher than where we are now. So just in case we don't go lower tomorrow morning, it would be a good idea to open up a partial long position here, right? If we go lower tomorrow, add to the long for a day trade. But it's clear that at some point in the near future, like the fourth and the fifth will be at a higher price level than where we are now. Oh, got you, Robert. Hey, Tabriz. To Braze, let's see, Ethereum. And then I'm gonna go over Bitcoin real quick for my man Proof, who I know is he has to stay up late to get on these lives. Sorry, what did I just open? Ethereum. Okay, that was the wrong one though. Well, so be careful. This is kind of like a fake out here. We have a high coming up. I would wait for the high if you want. If you're looking for a cash out, I would probably. It's a pretty wild month, so it's not a bad idea to get out. But I would definitely want to wait for like. It looks like a. Oh, almost lost my earpiece. It looks like a brief peak that's easily missed somewhere between the fourth and the fifth. That's on a multi-day scale. And it looks like it's going to be higher than these most likely than anything we've seen so far in 2024. I think it'll be higher around the cusp of the fourth fifth. See what I mean? Why does it do that? Yeah, I would wait until that peak there on the fourth, fifth, but I don't think I would wait longer than that. There might be another chance at a higher price level, but it gets pretty wild. There's some pretty notable lows in here between that higher price level, so I would say get out there, fourth, fifth. Near overbought crest or peak, it should be brief and easily missed. Is Riot stronger than Hut in 2024? No, doesn't look like it. I mean, Hut is actually strong too, but it looks like Riot's gonna have like a clearer, like a less obstructed move higher. There's gonna be a lot of obstacles on the way higher for Hut. It looks like. Appreciate it, Tabriz. Happy New Year to you too. Oh, Proof, there you are. I forgot you got on this today. I was gonna do Bitcoin for you just in case you needed it, but here you are. How's Anchor Coin look till next week? So out of a decline this week, there'll be a notable multi-day move from the bottom of a range to the top of a range, or it might not be a multi-day move, but it'll be like on a multi-day scale chart, a big move to the upside out of a decline from the bottom of a range to the top of a range. Hey TT. So that's Anchor Coin. Did you want me to look at Bitcoin proof, or are you good? All right, so just a recap real quick before I roll, and it looks like we've kind of turned around a little bit here. That's that sideways rotation, and then there's this move to the upside. So hopefully people opened up a partial long there just in case we don't go lower, but my sense is that we probably go lower right around the open, and then we have this big move to the upside. Either way, at the end of the day, we end up higher than these price levels. That's pretty clear to me. And then the following day in the mornings, even higher. But be careful, there's that unicursal there. Yeah, it looks like there's actually a pretty significant drop there on the 5th. All right, Bitcoin, and then I'm rolling, my friends. The heck? I'm so confused. Yesterday I had the screenshotted version that I was using, and I was so annoyed about it. But here it is, the non-screenshotted version. Am I going crazy? What? I just hopped realities, I think. All right, so we had this high here, then we went higher into another high here on the 3rd, 4th. I think this is probably actually so it's still the 3rd. I think that's what happened. So we had this prominent move to a high on the 2nd, but that full retracement of that move didn't come until the following day, and then we moved into this lust card, which is this big move out of it. Probably taking us back to these highs on the 4th or higher at some point in the midst of some volatility, big move that ends that volatility. Either that, or we have volatility, a peak, we go into sideways rotation, and then that sideways rotation ends with a big move higher to a highest high there. Probably see a higher price level on the 5th than we have on the 4th. And then it gets a little tricky around the 5th, 6th. Because this could be indicating a low, like a lowest low thus far here. I'm not sure why I don't have it indicated like that. Interesting. Well, we'll see. Right, and so overall in January, I think we might be on like the end of December. I think we're in the end of December for as far as the sequence of events on the 1 years for the Bitcoin reading. So let me open that up. See what I mean by sometimes the edges of these readings will blend together, and like you'll get the end of the reading at the beginning of the next one, or Usually not the other way, but sometimes that way, right? And so Bitcoin, that was the preview card from December, early February. Oh, these are February highs, sorry. No, it's not preview. Sorry. Sorry. Forget I said anything about 2023. There's another one that's like that, but it's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin's on track. And yeah, we should see like a lowest low thus far this like around the cusp after a highest high thus far, a lowest low thus far around the cusp of January, February there. A lot of price change there towards the end of the month. Actually, I think it's probably a little earlier. It looks like it's here around the 12th, 13th. And that's Bitcoin, guys. With that said, AV as far as AVAX, let's see. I don't have this one marked up yet. Oh wait, yeah, I do. Nice. I think I might have even done this. Interesting that it's marked up. So on like a multi-year scale, I would probably open up a partial in August, and then if there's better opportunity in October, November, add to it. But if you're looking for like a multi-month swing, you might open it in the lows of January, probably towards the end of January, or maybe in the beginning of February, somewhere there. We go from highs to lows, and then I'm not sure if we go back to highs for AVX. Hard to say. All right, my friends. With that said, I'm going to roll. Thank you so much for watching. As always, make sure to follow that rule of karma. We're counting on you here at Tarot for Traders. I'm counting on you. Hermes is counting on you. your own karma is counting on you. So make sure to follow through.